Thank you. Um, so I wasn't planning on having this talk right now. I was hungry and actually on my way to get some food. But since I have the stage, I'll start. So I personally believe in setting goals and chasing them over everything else. Since I have the stage with you, I would like to share my story on how I want to make impact here in Qatar and beyond through basically supporting entrepreneurship and innovation here in the region. So my journey with entrepreneurship started when I launched my own startup, Separate Games. You won't find it on my LinkedIn, it's not on my resume. It didn't make the news because it just wasn't good enough. I failed. You know these stories, so I won't bother you with it. Thing was that I was focused on more and more and more and more. Over time, my bank account showed less, less, and less. So I was in need of making a successful business, but also in needing capital. This is the point when one of my friends approached me because he needed an extra pair of hands to run a workshop. This led to multiple workshops which offered me the opportunity to work with a lot of entrepreneurs and help them build fast learning and also successful businesses. After a while, I got the opportunity to run a venture building project at one of the biggest e-commerce players in the financial industry back in my home country, the Netherlands. This was an amazing project and had the opportunity to learn how to build a solution for freelancers, which was an overlooked target group by many means. At this stage, the same friend called again, and he said, join me. Join me in my journey to help Qatar move to participate or actually deliver the best World Cup experience ever. To deliver a World Cup experience that goes beyond any digital experience that humans have ever experienced. And to help the country move forward, also past that World Cup. You might know this friend, it's Koen Bosma, the director of Startup Bootcamp here. So, moving onwards, we're in Qatar now, in for 4 years. What is it that I do exactly? I work for Rainmaking Innovation. Rainmaking supports entrepreneurship and innovation through various business lines. Venture building, corporate innovation, and corporate startup engagement. I work for the latter part of the business, which you probably know as Startup Bootcamp. With Startup Bootcamp, we've accelerated over 700 companies in multi countries. We're very proud that 70% of these startups is still active. We previously had a guy from McKinsey here, Damien, so he's probably aware of the mortality rates of startups. So I can say this is pretty impressive. In total, our teams have raised over $500 million, and 64% graduated funded. We offer these accelerator programs in different verticals, ranging from fintech to food tech, from digital health to, of course, sports technology here in Doha. No matter the region, what is constant is that we are always looking for the best startups in a specific industry vertical, offering them an opportunity to grow their business fast and build a successful and sustainable company. So what is that we do here? It's basically the same. We came to Qatar to help companies grow, whether they're companies from Qatar that want to grow internationally or companies that come from abroad and want to set up shop here and have an impact on the World Cup that's coming up. Founded by QDB, Qatar's front runner in driving economic growth through innovation and entrepreneurship, and of course Startup Bootcamp, aforementioned company that delivers accelerator programs worldwide. We believe that we've combined the world's best to make a success happen here. So, the Pearls of Qatar program. Here we focus on building Qatari entrepreneurs that can grow their local business into and reach its global potential. We're focused on building 3 things to make this happen. The skill set, mindset, and tool set to execute very fast and build a learning startup. We start by tailored workshops here in Doha. This is me giving a workshop right there in office number 6, which is now occupied, and at which we help them with the basics. This all leads to the next step, which is Qatari entrepreneurs getting an extra spot in a Startup Bootcamp program elsewhere. As mentioned, we offer programs everywhere in the world, ranging from Mumbai to Cairo, from Amsterdam to Mexico, and Qatari entrepreneurs get an extra spot in these programs to actually learn from the best ones in their industry. The program here in Doha starts with goal setting. So as mentioned, goal setting is very important to me. If you don't have clear goals, there's no distinction between progress or failure. We only have good meetings, cool features, but not things that actually help your startup move forward. The next weeks are focused on building your technical skills. So we'll start with Lean Startup Basics, move to interviewing, help you to do prototyping and experimenting to learn fast, working with metrics to keep track, and we'll end with you understanding your business model. Because if you cannot sell your service repeatedly in a scalable manner at a sustainable price, your business is very likely to fail. We'll end the program here in Doha with preparing you for takeoff. This goes with the basics as setting up calls with potential clients or running your business and employees from abroad. So, the takeaways of our program are that you have clear goals, structured experiments, we do rapid validation, you keep track of your performance, you have a clear business model, and of course you're ready for takeoff and participate in an international accelerator. At the international accelerator, nice, PowerPoint. At the international accelerator, you will receive mentorship. In addition to mentorship, we offer workshops that are tailored to the needs of the startups, which will basically help you reach your goals way faster. The grant of 75,000 Riyal is to support you in your living. It's not an investment, it's more to make sure that you can survive, because entrepreneurship grows at the edge of scarcity, not on abundance, which is basically what is happening here in Qatar. So what is it that we're looking for? We're looking for entrepreneurs, and we at Startup Bootcamp believe that the ideal team consists of a founder with design skills, marketing skills, and coding skills, a team that has built a digital and scalable product, and it is in the markets that are of strategic relevance. The markets that are mentioned here are actually also growing, but for now these are the most important ones. So ranging from sports tech to fintech, from digital health to food tech, and not to forget transport. So if you're a startup meeting this criteria, I would urge you to apply via pearlsofqatar.qa, and let's get to work. I want to leave you with my goal, to make impact here in Qatar through supporting entrepreneurship and innovation. I think Pearls of Qatar is a great opportunity as a Qatari entrepreneur to grow, to learn more, and especially to learn at the hands of your peers in the specific industry vertical, but moving forwards a better Qatar and moving towards a successful World Cup will need way more than that. So I urge everyone in here, literally everyone in here, to move away from meetings, move away from making plans, to start executing and helping Qatar in building successful and effective businesses. Thanks a lot.